Shalom. I want to start by saying, call Allah, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASH'S, BAHASHAM, Kakadash. Double honor to the Apostle of Israel, aka the Apostle Great Millstone, and peace and love to all the Akim. Continue to preach the truth and all truth and sincerity. Real quick, I ain't gonna make this too long, but it's just something I was thinking about as I was up in the wee hours of the night. How many generations do you think is left for this place? Place being America, this country. And you have to take into consideration all the things that's going on presently. Like, you can't just say, like, just what your plan is and your fire. You're talking about the plan as far as the totality in the world and the human race, really. So I was thinking about myself. Take myself, for example, right? I have my grandfather who's still alive, but he's in his 80s, about to be out of here soon if the missiles don't come before he passed. My father, and then me. Now, my father has two brothers, my uncles, that don't have no children. Boom. My father has another child, but it's my sister, a daughter. That's not a continuation of the line. Basically, what I'm saying is this. Long story short, you know, as the day-to-day, and it's been for the last few months now, I've just been asking people, because this is like an actual small talk kind of thing. And I'm just curious. You ask, so when I ask men, I ask all men, obviously. I asked men, I say, look, do you have a son? Some men said yeah, some men said no, right? Cool. Now, does your son have a son? Most of them said no. Or they said they do have, their son doesn't have children. There was a bunch of different variables. But a guy I'm cool with, I asked him if he had a son. He has a son, but he said his son doesn't have any children. So I'm like, all right, this is interesting. So I'm asking Jake, I'm asking heathens, I'm asking everyone, and just men, period. And, you know, all things going on, they talk about with, like, the reproduction levels being low. You know, we had a whole die suddenly with the sticky stab. They said that was a thing making people fertile or having reproductive issues. So all these things, and you gotta remember what Bill Gates said about the population control. Traffic is crazy. Population control. And what have you. So getting the population down to a certain population, so on and so forth. I don't have no kids, but I'm looking for a city to come after this. I'm not looking to reproduce and build a generation and family here. Now, if something was to happen, shit happens, but I'm not looking to have a family here in America. Hold on. Because I ain't got no latch. I got to make sure I don't want the phone to fall. I don't have no church. And I was thinking about the scripture where the Lord said, all these things must be fulfilled. This generation shall not pass away till these things be fulfilled. There's a lot of things fulfilling already. There's a lot of things that already started. Case in point, today's date is November 14th. Oh, shit. Today's date is the November 14th, which we write it is 11/14. Now, when you go into the scriptures, Revelation, the 11th chapter and the 14th verse, is talking about the first world, the second world passing, the second world passing, and the third world coming quickly. We're in the third world. Now, keep that in mind. The third woe coming quickly, the Lord said. The other woes was in the 1900s. Not like the first world wars. All the wars was in the 1900s. We're in the 2020s now. A nice amount of time has passed. Those 48, since 1948, well, that's 75 years. You have people that's 75 years old on the earth right now that's old. Now you have this younger generation, and now we're in the third woe. I was looking at an old video, LL Cool J, Around the Way Girl. Now, if you're familiar with that video, it has the he has a camera, you know, the old school camera, and the date is October 7th, 1990. October 7th, 1990. What date did that happen for the this thing going on right now, present, that it started, that got the third world momentum going? October 7th, 2023. How many years is that? That's not that long. I was born in 1986. So I was 4. when that video came out. Now I'm 37, and now we're in the third war. The first two passed before I was born. And the Lord said the third war coming quickly. And look what's happening right now. All that to say, people are not, a lot of souls are on the earth right now. The judgment is here. It's no kind of like, it's nothing you could deny it all you want. But look at the facts. Look what's happening. They're at war right now. As we speak, as you live in your American life, America, in the nose, in the business of what's going on right now in Hamas, Palestine, and Israel and all that. It's getting crazy. They said since October 7th to October 7th to 10,000 people, maybe I think it might have been 11,000. 11,000 casualties. Now, a lot of that have been women and children, but all in all, 11,000 people died since October 7th because of this conflict and because of this war. This commotion. But it's really a war because things are being exchanged now, and it's like, it's physical now. It just hasn't gone nuclear. So how many more, how many more generations you think America has? Because America's involved. America's setting up. They set up already. They got Marines down there. They got nuclear submarines down there. They got nuclear capability. All that stuff, man. It's all going down soon. And it's all going down presently right now in that land. And what? The Lord's holy land. Where it said what? They casted lots. They parted his land. Book of Joel, the 3rd chapter. So how many more generations you think the third war was here? And the Lord said it coming quickly. Back then. What you think about to happen? You think they just all gonna go to their protective corners and be like, oh, okay, we're done now. They said this is gonna go on for months. So again, the third war coming quickly. How many more generations you think America has? You have a lot of people that don't have children, and they're getting to the age where reproducing is very difficult. That's what Kevin Samuels was saying. When you for women, a lot of these, they got children. A lot of these women clothes they want, what have you. They don't want children. How can this place really last? You got people getting up there in age. I'm almost 40 and don't have no children, but I'm looking forward to the kingdom to have my babies. Not here. But hold up, I gotta Shalom. I gotta make a call real quick. Salaki, Lord willing, I'm gonna get back on in a few.